Maria is very smart. She's very articulate. She's very to the point and very powerful. She was running a small daycare operation in a church on the west side. And then the church failed. And the group had come together to do daycare on a broader scale.
I mean, at that time, there wasn't a lot of community centers and, all of those things around where young people could congregate. Carol Robertson Center for Learning provided that.
Everyone was firmly on board with the mission and felt very strongly and very personally a connection to the Robertson family.
The board was all community. Just people that had kids in the school or were in the community.
And they wanted to honor the legacy of the girls murdered in Birmingham by doing great, positive programs for young people on the west side of Chicago.
I grew up in a very loving family. Carol, my sister, was 5 years younger. Carol was going to sing in the choir that morning. They all wore white, and she was so happy. They went into the lavatory, and they were getting ready for the church service. My brother and I think we were trying to act strong to protect our parents. Talking about it, you would be hurtful. And so both of us kind of held a lot of our feelings in for a long time.
You really have to understand it. The honor is that you're allowed to use that name. The responsibility is you better really use it well. We always saw ourselves as the agency that was grown from the level of the community needs up rather than from some other place down. We weren't always looking for our next opportunity to grow.
It grew because it was seen as that organization that you could go to.
There happened to be an opportunity to apply for a community services block grant with the city of Chicago. Again, we just took a chance. We had never done anything like that, and we received that contract.
We were already doing youth programs. We were already doing school-age programs. We already had, 3 and 5-year-olds, but we didn't serve infants and toddlers. And so it was going to be an expansion not only of services, but we were talking about building the 2-floor extension to this current structure.
Our families were being displaced all over the city, but primarily across the west side, many into North Lawndale. We should probably start thinking about moving our slots further west into North Lawndale. A few weeks later we get a call from Lawndale Christian, do you want to develop a new facility with us?
And we agreed it was definitely worth it with our board to go ahead and build, but now own both. And when I would talk to families, who were looking at what we were doing, the churches around here, they were excited. It was just a lot of chatter and a lot of that connectedness going on that just kept us, I think it just kept us all going at the speed of light. We can't open up a new building, put that sign out there and hire all new people and anticipate the culture to remain. It's not going to happen. And so we sat and made a decision and worked with our staff to make sure that we had staff in all 3 buildings who had been with the Carol Robertson Center for Learning, who understand who we were, what we're here to do. And this growth is an opportunity, yes, but we can't lose that part of us.
Looking at the growth from back then to now, we're going in the right direction. And you see the new faces that come through. It's always new faces, and it's good to see new faces. That means we're growing. I remember when I first met Bella, and she came in running, like with a fire, about what the Carol Robertson Center can look like, what can happen, and it have happened.
Feels like the perfect person at this time. Maria was getting it founded, was teaching the legislature and the government that they needed to teach the children, they needed to get the parents to be able to work. And Bella is taking it just to a different level.
You could see now how 2929 had just been a whole makeover. They did what they said that they were going to do, put the money back within the walls of the Carol Robertson Center.
And here again, the thanks to the founders and the thanks to those now who are continuing to lead this organization forward. Forever grateful.